All right, today I'm out here to show you guys like this Husqvarna saw, this 371, 372 style saw. And the backstory is with this thing, I sold it about a year ago, and it was it was returned to me not because it ran badly, just because there was a little confusion on what the saw was. The serial number on the side was a little beat up, so the customer couldn't really tell whether it was a 371 or a 372. So, he returned it. It's not a problem. Whatever, these saws are super valuable. They're fairly easy to sell. So, that being said, the tag, was removed just because, it was so damaged on the side. You couldn't really tell it is. So the saw is, it's a Husqvarna, 70 something cc saw. It is it does have the factory big bore cylinder on it, like that 372 XPW cylinder on it, with brand new factory piston rings, bearing, and the like. So it's got that big bore cylinder on there, so it's got that the extra cc's for a little more power. And the cylinder's also been bored a little bit and decked. I opened up the exhaust, opened up the intake. Transfers have been raised up a little just to compensate for the the base of the cylinder being cut and the squish band being cut. Squish is about 22 thousandths on this saw. And it runs really well. Timing's been bumped up, a few degrees, to compensate for the, higher RPM. What else can we say about this thing? Other than it runs pretty good. Overall good shape. It's not the bar that'll come with it. This is the bar I have laying around the shop. Anyway, it'll come with, like a used bar that's just been, resurfaced, and painted machine gray. That's how you'll receive it. But the saw runs good, runs very well. It's been split down, to the crank spin, looked at straight. New crank bearing seals, 6203 SKF C3 spec on those, factory spec. Super important, you don't put the junk bearings back in it. The saws, they run really well with the factory bearings. Surprising. But anyway, actions speak louder than words, so let's fire this thing up and make a few cuts. Anyway. Anyway, this one's so much fun to cut with, and I'm pushing down on that saw as hard as I can. Literally, I'm just reefing on that thing, and it seems to cut really well. Those extra cc's, the extra compression, overall package of the saw seems to run pretty good. Ooh, getting loose there. But anyway, saw runs very well, super good. Like I said, it's got the factory carburetor on there. Did one a while back, 375 with the aftermarket carb on there. Took a little flack because I used the aftermarket carb. It's got the Walbro carb on there from the factory, and just a few aftermarket parts on it. Chain brake handle, and the cover on the side. Other than that, saw is it's factory OEM. All the good stuff are in this saw. So anyway. Any comments, questions, feel free to leave them or ask them. Happy to to reply to most everything. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, like it, subscribe to the channel. All right, thanks. Enjoy the holiday.